Are you a mentally tough football player? Well, let's find out. In this video series that I'm going to do over the next 5, 6, 7 weeks, I'm going to talk about mental toughness in football and the top mental toughness skills that you need to be successful in football. You're watching Sessions with Doc. The first thing I'm going to talk about is what is mental toughness for football players. I don't think it's well understood. Most ball players think that, well, if you're physically tough, you get knocked down and you get right back up again, well, that's being mentally tough. Not necessarily. That's more about physical toughness than it is mental toughness. So mental toughness, you can think of dealing with adversity on the football field. For example, if you're on defense and you're in goal line, you get scored on fourth down, and how you respond to that is mental toughness. On the next play, for example, or on the next series, your team throws an interception and they get the momentum. Maybe they do a pick six and they have the momentum in the game. Well, mental toughness is the ability to respond positively to that, not lose confidence, not lose trust in your game, and be able to go out on the next series and continue to perform. Likewise, mental toughness is dealing with things like distractions on the sidelines, the other team taunting you. Maybe the crowd is very loud and catching your ears and distracting you. So it's also about dealing with things around you that are happening so that you stay 100% focused on your game. So in this series, I'm going to talk about 5 important mental skills for football players. The other part of mental toughness that you might not consider is being more proactive with your mental game. That means preparing skills and learning skills so that when you go out to the field, you'll be ready to deal with some of that adversity. You'll be ready to deal with distractions. Or if you make a bad play or make a mistake, you'll be ready to stay composed. So that's a big component of mental toughness for football, is being able to respond appropriately, but also having skills prepared so that you can deal with things on a play-by-play basis. Well, what are the 5 skills that I'm going to talk about in this series? Number 1 is staying focused on your role 100% when you're on the field. Super important, because you can get sidetracked by a lot of stuff. For example, maybe you're thinking too much about the mistake you made on the last play and you're not totally focused on the next play. So that would be an example there where you want to prepare the skill of being able to focus on your performance and what we call your performance cues when you're performing. Number 2 is bringing a healthy dose of confidence to the game, fueling up your confidence. We call that proactive confidence in my work. Rather than waiting for confidence to come, you have to bring it. Number 3 is playing the game intuitively. We also call that playing the game athletically. That means you got to let go of the practice mindset. You got to let go of the overthinking, let go of the overcoaching, and go out there and let it fly. We used to call that playing with reckless abandon out there. Number 4 is you have to have the ability to flush mistakes quickly. What that means is if you hang on to those mistakes when you're playing out there, you have a split focus, and that's not going to help you on the very next play or the next series. And the last mental toughness skill that I'm going to talk about in this series is your pre-play mental preparation. How do you get your game face on? How do you get focused? How do you get confident and prepared to play your best each and every play? So those are the 5 mental skills I'm going to cover in this video series. For now, I'm previewing a new program called the Mental Edge for Football. The Mental Edge for Football is going to teach you how to be proactive with your skills. If you want more information, jump over to peaksports.com and I'll provide a link in this video where you can check out more information and download some free resources to improve your mental toughness. Thanks.
If you want to be notified when we upload more mental training videos just like this one, then please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just click on my picture in the upper right-hand corner of this video. We've teed up 2 more mental training videos for you to check out today. Please visit our website if you want to learn more about mental training.